Hey guys, let's talk about Tamil comedy movie. If you ask me, I'll give you this wonderful list. Bali Pandiya, Kadhalika Neramilai, Bama Vijayam, etc. etc. Someone younger would probably include more recent movie, like those one I guess. And one of the most beloved comedy of my generation was Ooty Vaarai Uravu. Wonderful blockbuster that ran over for 100 days in movie theater. Okay, I want to summarize the movie in one sentence, but I can't. Let's face it, this is not my forte, summarizing. So for simple purpose, I'm gonna divide the plot in two teams. Team A with the main couple, and Team B with the secondary couple. Let's start with Team A, Ravi and Vijaya. The story starts with Vijaya and a chauffeur who just drives, sees a girl walk in the middle of the road, warn her, and bam! Laws of physics happen. Unknown girl is unconscious, driver doesn't want any problem, and Vijaya already took the luggage because she thought that they will drop her in an hospital, but unfortunately they leave her in the side of the road. But luckily for us, Ravi sees Jane Doe and he drops her at the hospital. Let's pause for 2 seconds and admire Sivaji with some music. Okay, back to the story. Ravi goes to the train station, and because he's someone serious, he buys a newspaper. Unlike someone who still buys a Cosmo whenever she gets on a plane. He sees this lost and found ad with a picture of Vijaya. And how would you know? Ravi and Vijaya ends up in the same train. And this happens. So on one end, Ravi is trying to get his emotion back together, and on the other end, Vijaya goes to Ravi's house. She meets Ravi's father, and yeah, you guessed right. She uses the picture and the letters to trick him, and that man is convinced that she is his child. But he asks her to act like his friend's daughter something for a while because he doesn't want any drama. And girl thinks she's safe. Couldn't be more wrong. Anyway, later, when Ravi gets back from work, she realizes that her fake father is Ravi's actual father, which gives us this awkward moment. In the evening, Ravi is happily on his way to connect with his sister. Yeah, it's so perfect that he processed everything in a day and he decided to accept her as his sister. Look at him, he's so happy. So, okay, not anymore. He realized that something is wrong. Vijaya, of course, is unaware of that, and she starts to sing and dance. And Ravi is just waiting around the corner. And bam, interrogation. After a big slap, he slaps her. She tells the truth. How her family wanted to force a marriage on her, how she escaped, and how she was part of a hit and run, and how she used the belonging of the victim to hide in the safe place. And this is where Ravi realizes that the girl he dropped was actually his sister, his baby sister. Anyway, he's like, okay, I get your story, you can stay here. And they kinda grew closer. They're cute to watch, although Daddy is not really thrilled about that. Yeah. And Ravi is kinda sad because her sister wasn't at the hospital anymore. So meanwhile, Vijaya from Team B, aka the baby sister, she went straight to her boyfriend and she's like, ooh, darling, I am so screwed. I lost my mother because she's dead, and I lost my luggage with all the details, so I can't find my dad. And it looks like that I haven't showered in a while. And Sundaram, the boyfriend, says he's gonna take care of everything. And obviously he did well, because next scene, they sing and they dance. And she obviously got a shower and some new clothes. And next thing we know, we realize that Sundaram and Ravi are friends. Sundaram introduced his girlfriend and Ravi asked why they don't get married. Sundaram explained that his father wants a rich daughter-in-law and that Vijaya doesn't fit the job description because she doesn't have any family and she's poor. So Ravi comes up with a plan in order to make their wedding happen. And this is the master plan. Step 1. Pretend that Sundaram ran over the girl and bring her home. Step 2. Convince the father to keep this as a secret because Sundaram doesn't want to end up in jail. Step 3. Ask a doctor he knows to treat the girl. We all know that the doctor will be Ravi. Step 4. The girl pretends she have amnesia. This looks like a Korean drama. Okay, anyway, step 5. Make the father believe that the girl is a rich kid. And, arrange the wedding between his son and the girl. And at the same time, Ravi is playing some mind game with his father too. And Ravi is really set on bringing the truth out. So in order to stir the situation up, he asks Vijaya out in order to freak out his father. And they're all lovey-dovey in front of Ravi's father and behind his father too. I mean, look at this song. Really one of the most beautiful old romantic songs. And the rest of the story is about those following. Making father from team A to tell the truth and accept his daughter. Make father from team B to accept and organize their wedding. Make Vijaya from team A to escape once and for all from this forced wedding. And make the couple from both teams to have a wedding. And that's pretty much it. All of this happens in 157 minutes. And there's also 6 songs, 1 fight at the end, and some scenes from Nagesh. The end.